It seems like we can't get away from New Orleans. I got here and went for a walk in the morning, and Seattle is very different than New Orleans. I don't know how many of you know the difference, but it's fairly different. And I walk into a coffee shop, totally forgetting about it, and I see a very modern-looking coffee shop, and high-tech, and very, very Seattle. And I turn around, and 2 of the 4 walls are covered with Katrina stories and pictures. And I thought, well, that's very appropriate since we're all here for Amanda and Brock, the reception and the dinner. And you want to take a picture?
No, it's all right. Go ahead. Yeah, I want this for posterity.
And so anyway, that's the hurricane. When you talk about New Orleans these days, people understand what you're talking about. You could talk about it 2 years ago and they didn't know, but since the hurricane, they all know about it. And that's where we got to meet Amanda, because their whole relationship together kind of started about that time. They met before that. We had met Amanda one time before that, and the next time we met Amanda, it was full-blown panic, about Hurricane Katrina and what we were going to do. And we're talking about where we're going to go and what we're going to do, and we didn't know where we were going to go or what we were going to do, but it became very clear talking to Brock that Amanda and Brock would be going together. And I could see pretty clearly that I didn't know they were going to get married or anything like that, but there was a pretty tight bond there that was not to be broken early on. And so we got to know Amanda in a 2-week period, better than you could get to know somebody over a 10-year period of occasional meetings, because she traveled the whole country with us. She got to see some of my favorite places up north, and she was a very good fit with the family. It was a very tough circumstance, and we're very glad to have you as part of the family. So, thank you for being part of the family.
Thank you for having me.
Now, continuing on with this, make your own road, and they go to their own drummer. These days a lot of people live together, and then eventually they decide to get married. But what they did was just the opposite. They got married, and we think someday they're going to live together. So, in spite of the fact that they like to do their own thing and make their own road, there is one area where they are fairly traditional, I'd say, and that's that they want to have children, right? So, here's some unsolicited advice from the old man, and that is, it's a lot easier if you live in the same city. Okay?
We're working on it.
So my toast is to Amanda and Brock and a happy marriage in the same city.
Cheers.
I'll drink to that.
That's too far. Thank you. Yeah, I need to get them to bring me another.